Hi guys, Saturday, just got home from work, and I'm deliberately going a couple of days between pods just so I can let the heat tolerance come down a little bit, because my heat tolerance is a bit high, and so that means that I'm going to eat a pod and it's not going to be that hot to me, but in reality it's super hot. So I'm doing a hurtberry today. And they are a gnarly looking animal. They're a bumpy, warty looking pod, and they call them a hurtberry for a reason. They hurt. They are hot. They're about 1 million, roughly about 1 million. They're a cross between a Carolina Reaper, a Jigsaw, and a Scorpion UV. They're a hot pod. They are. That is a beautiful looking, gnarly. Oh, hang on. I don't want meat. I want that. There we go. Gnarly looking, absolutely angry looking pod. Again, grown by Troy at Rata Farm. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, the colour of it is just stunning, but the actual the body of the pod is just so like lumpy and crazy looking. And it feels, I mean, if I could read braid, it probably said something. I'm going to cut her open, have a look inside. I'm expecting some pain from this. Looking at the right way to cut this open. It's really hard to, when I'm cutting a pod open, I want to cut it so that when I open it, yeah, you can see the placenta, but I want you to see the inside of the body of the pod. And sometimes I cut them and I cut them wrong and you don't get to see the body properly. I really want to see the body of the pod. I don't know if I've done it right again. It doesn't matter, but I mean, it doesn't matter to you guys. Wow, it's got quite a large placenta. Oh, and there's some oil in there. All right, let me go like that. Look at the oil. Oh. All right, again, I'm going to split it in half so I can do this. Have a go in the oil on that inside of that pod. It's not a massive placenta, but it does take up quite a bit of area. It's not overly seeded either. Or, in saying that, this side's got quite a few seeds in it. Beautiful looking animal. Let me turn that light on so we can see properly. There we go. Now you can see it. Look at that. Look at the oil in there. That's crazy. Smells nice. It has got a nice smell to it. Fruity, very fruity smell. Look at the oil in there. That's coated, absolutely coated. I'll take the stem off. Take that stem off. Quite a large placenta. Not overly seeded. Very thin walls. In my opinion, a thin wall means a hot pod, to be fair. So let's put it back together. That is the hurtberry, grown at Rata Farm in Nelson, New Zealand, by Troy Dando. Great grower, and a good mate. I'm waiting for some of the other growers to send me down some pods, so you guys can see other people's pods that I do, and that's coming. But at the moment, it's all Rata Farm, and I'm loving it. I can't get enough. Oh. Oh. It was just a sweet. The sweetness is what I got first. The burn's coming right now. It's right on the front of my tongue, at the back of my throat. Hot. Hurtberries aren't huge. They're about 1 inch. Not a big pod. but they're a powerful pod. A lot of burn on the front of my tongue, corner of my lips. There was burn at the start there, right at the beginning. There was a massive burn in the back of my throat, like right in there. That seems to have gone straight away. Fruity, very fruity pod, bit of sweetness to it. No earthy. Nice burn. The burn's literally on the top of my tongue, and that's the top to the front. Nothing underneath, nothing at the back, nothing at the back of the throat. Pleasant pod, really nice, good flavour. Hurtberry, be a good sauce pod. Yeah, be a good sauce pod. As you know, I'm not giving a 1 out of 10 heat rating because I don't think it's right. I can tell you this, non-chili heads, again, and I say this all the time, it's ruined your day. It'll ruin your day completely. It's got a lot of heat to it. It's a really good hot pod. My tolerance is so high. It's quite silly, really. I think JD's is about the same too now. And so when we do our pods, you've got to think, what would a non-chili head or someone just getting into it, what would it be for them? Super hot. It'll be super hot. And it is, because it's a super hot pod. It's a 1,000,000 Scoville. I liked that. I enjoyed that pod. It had good flavour to it. It had, like I say, it was a thin walled. There wasn't too many seeds in it. It had a good sized placenta. Plenty of oil. You can see the oil when I cut it open. And that's why I cut them open. Yeah, awesome. On a sidebar, I just saw a Johnny Scoville video. And he had that Pepper X sauce tested, and it came in at 61,000 Scovilles. I'm on the Johnny Scoville side of this. I agree with everything he said on it. I think he's spot on. Many times I'll buy a sauce or I'll get a sauce and it'll say it's you know, 12 out of 10 or 15 out of 10 or something, and you have it, and to be fair, it's no hotter than a Tabasco sauce. I mean, if you're going to make a sauce and give it a rating, give it a real rating, you know. I understand that, you know, and I'm not dogging Ed about what he's done, but it's 91% Pepper X in that bottle, so 91% of that's Pepper X. The 2.693 or 39 million Scoville pepper. So that should be, even with that little 9% that's left over, even if it brought it back, it'd bring it back to what, 2 million? Bit over 2 million? 61,000. So, yeah, good on you, Johnny, for being honest and putting it out there, mate. It's good to have someone out there that can, that's got a voice, can speak to the people. Anyway, the Hurtberry by Granite Rudder Farm. It's actually quite a pleasant pod. Again, chili heads. If you haven't tried one, try one. Quite sweet. It's got great fruity flavour to it. I enjoyed it. I'll probably have another. Okay. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, please. And thanks again, guys, for all the comments. Have a great day. Oh, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday.